Selena Gomez has not been on the internet. Are you guys ready for this? For more than 4 years. Selena told GMA that even though she has 310 million followers on Instagram, she doesn't use the app herself. She doesn't know the logins to any of her social media accounts, and she's happier because of it. Watch.
It has changed my life completely. I am happier. I am more present. I connect more with people. It makes me feel normal.
Wow. Tori, you were, what was happening over there? You were talking about this.
Well,
what
yeah,
are you thinking?
Because it's funny because she's on social media, but she doesn't put herself on it. So that takes a certain amount of resources that you have someone to help you put your stuff on. It's not like she is not on the social media spectrum at all. But man, of course you'd be happier. Of course you'd be happier. In no way, shape, or form are you comparing yourself 24/7. That's and also thinking, what's the trend? What's the next thing? It's emptiness that you're reaching for. It's just air. It's just air.
So if you didn't have to be on social media, would you be off of it?
I think because I have a lot of anxiety, and I think I know from the research and talking to y'all that it significantly increases your happiness level. And if I can stabilize that even 10%, I'll do it.
I would 1,000% be off of social media if it wasn't the business that I'm in, right? You kind of need to maintain some of that. When I go on there, which is very rare, it's to promote something, or I do very rarely get back to people, but it just goes to show you another reason to people at home to pull back the curtain. You think you're talking to your favorite celebrity. You're talking to your favorite celebrity's assistant. You're not talking to them. You have no relationship with them. You're not getting through to them. You're not making a point to them. It's not a real world.
Empty.
And somehow it's become the center of our universe. And it's not real. It's not real. And more celebrities, I think, are going to be coming out talking about this, or how they're getting rid of their social media or their mental health from using social media. This is just going to be a trend that progresses, I think, as we move on.
Before you chime in, Erica, I just want to comment on the mental health. You know, in 2020, she also opened up that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And for her, even though she's been off it for 4.5 years, leading up to that, because she's been dealing with mental health issues her entire life, this has saved her mental health, of course, with treatment as well. What do you think, Erica?
Well, I think I'm coming at it from a different angle because I am a content creator. It's a part of my brand, and I earn money.
Well,
so,
that's good to know, though.
Yeah,
How do you manage your mental health with being a content creator?
Honestly, and I suggest this, and this is a part of my Comeback with Erica Cobb podcast coming out in a few weeks. But we talk about this very thing because you're right. You do have to have a certain amount of resource in order to have someone who's actually going in and doing this stuff for you. However, if you have someone who's going in and doing some of this stuff for you, then there's some resource there. However, for the average person, especially for parents, I would strongly suggest, and there was a while, like 1.2 seconds, that I had my sister go into my accounts and just delete anything that was overly, not that they were disagreeing with me, disagreeing is fine, but when they're abusive, aggressive, things that other people are gonna read and be offended by on my page, I never see that. That's why I'm like, I'm not kidding, y'all. I don't see that. My sister couldn't do it because she's like Solange in an elevator, okay? So I had to get a third party.
That's all you have to say.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes. So, but yes, that's one way to do it. Find somebody who can extract those things so that you're just going on and really engaging with people who are really there for you.
Curate your experience.
And real quickly, there are things on Instagram that you could put in words that you don't want and it won't show up on your feed. So there are little tricks that I'm learning because my wife is pushing me back into it, but there are things you could do at home.
That's good to know.
Yes.
To help with the mental health.
Absolutely.
Yes.